You ever wonder how the plane you ride across country to see your great aunt's uncle's sister who lives in the backwoods of Oklahoma? Well, it consists of many persistent parts. The wings, vital cockpit, the appendage, and the motor. The motor provides the thrust to propel the plane. The wings contain one of the most important parts of the flight, airfoil. Airfoil is created by the shape of the wing, and the way it is shaped makes the pressure on the top and the lower on the bottom.
The physics explanation. The angle of attack on the wings forces air upwards because they are deflecting the air. The air behind the wing is flowing downwards, while the air far ahead of the wing is not. The wing's trailing edge must be sharp, and it must be aimed diagonally downward if it creates lift.
The way airfoil works is kind of strange, huh, Tommy?
Yeah, it is. It is really strange.
I feel like we should look at a video to help us out how it actually works. To maybe make it explain a little easier to us.
We should.
This one by Veritasium is really, really nice.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully there's no advertisements.
Hopefully not, because no one likes advertisements.
No. Oh, crap. There's
There
advertisements.
is. Darn. Shoot.
Alright, skipped it. Whoa.
I've snuck into Miniphysics Studio.
Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh, it's gonna load.
Loading.
The wing. It must go faster than the air underneath so that both streams meet up simultaneously at the trailing edge.
So at the meet up
And
simultaneously.
according to Bernoulli's principle, faster flowing air exerts less pressure than the slower air beneath the wing. This pressure difference creates an upward force, lift. Job done.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy.
I didn't know it was that simple. Well, to figure out, like, it took a really long time for us to learn how to
figure
fly.
this out, yeah.
Yeah, but if
But
you
it's
look back on
basically
it,
very simple.
if you look back on it, it's really, really simple. And there is, even though we think this is simple right here, there is a lot of major variables that
Major components.
make it really not that simple in the long run.
Right? Nope. This simple explanation taught in many textbooks and classrooms has obvious problems, like how could a plane fly upside down? Some
Right.
planes, like the Wright brothers, had nearly flat wings, so presumably air would travel the same speed over both sides and there would be no lift.
How's that work?
Plus, experiments show that air streams don't meet up at the back of the wing. Air over the top goes significantly faster, reaching the trailing edge first. So, how does a wing actually generate lift? Well, the key is the wing must deflect air downwards. This can be achieved using asymmetric or cambered airfoils, or by increasing the angle of attack.
Did you see all the different wing things?
I did. All the different wing designs.
Symmetric, asymmetric, and cambered. Which one do you think will work the best? I think the symmetric way.
I agree with that.
You really?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see what...
Cambered airfoils, or by increasing the angle of attack. Air under the wing is deflected down, and by the Coanda effect, air above the wing is guided along its surface and down as well. Since the air is slowed and deflected down by the wing, it pushes the wing up and back, lift and drag. This is in accordance with Newton's third law of motion. But hang on, if you can explain lift only using the deflection of air and Newton's laws, then the Bernoulli explanation must be completely wrong. Well, no. Air over the top of the wing does go faster than air beneath, creating a pressure difference that generates lift. Then this Newtonian explanation is unnecessary rubbish, and the original explanation was right. But that's not true either.
So it seems
no one's quite figured it out yet. Well,
they figured it out, but they just... I'm not
it
sure
took them a
they-
while.
Yeah.
The original explanation incorrectly assumed that air over and under the wing must reconnect at the trailing edge, and there was no mention of deflecting air down. Each explanation, done correctly, completely accounts for the lift generated by a wing. They're just two different ways of looking at the same thing. So next time someone brings up the standard misconception...
So there's two different viewpoints. You could either be a part of Bernoulli's equation, or you could... I don't know really what the other equation is.
I think it was Newtonism.
It was Newton's way of thinking.
Newton's way of thinking.
Okay, yeah.
Well, either way, they both explained it, and both ways worked.
And that's how airfoil works.